I always think it sounds like Cookie Monster. It was intense. I love metal. Kia ora everyone and welcome back. My name's Zoe Stebe, your vocal coach for today. And in today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at Arch Enemy. So Angela Gossow singing Nemesis. And this is back in 2008 at a live performance in Japan. I know this is a slightly older video, but I'm absolutely loving the women screamer recommendations. So keep them coming down in the comments. I want to hear from you who are your favorite female screamers and growlers. So hopefully today is going to have a look at how does she create these screams, what is she doing, and how can you create them safely, everybody. Safely is the key in the comfort of your own home. So let's get to the video. Kia ora and welcome back. Don't forget though, if you scratch, catch, or you have the need to cough, then please stop any of these vocal exercises or effects immediately. It is imperative that you do all of these exercises taking great care to listen to your instrument. If it scratches or catches, or if you need to cough, then your vocal folds are telling you that they've had enough. In my personal opinion, it's always best when you work with a coach when you're talking about high intensity vocals, but that's completely up to you. I'll leave a link in the description below to my current metal, screaming, growling. We're doing everything actually at the moment in the plethora of metal effects. Let's get to Arch Enemy.
Let's see one more! One for all, and all of you for one. We are one! Nemesis!
So in the beginning there, you can really clearly hear that she's growling. Okay, that's a growl. Now, when it comes to growling, we have the thyroid cartilage of the larynx, and at the back, I mean, they're not as big as my fingers, but at the back we have these two little joints which are called the arytenoids. Now, the arytenoids open and close to open and close the vocal folds. And when we're growling, we're rubbing the arytenoids together. So that's their like kind of getting in there together. I always think it sounds like Cookie Monster. But that's what she's doing. That might take a wee while to get the idea of like where the position of that growl is, but there's no pressure. I'm not pushing anything together. It's actually got to be quite relaxed inside the larynx itself. And if you've watched any of Melissa Cross's webinars, she insists on working very, very, very low volume. Let's keep watching. That's like insane. So the way that you create that slightly darker growl, because she kind of has a couple of different pitches, you could call them. So when you take the larynx low, you end up getting that darker growl. And when you take the larynx high, you end up getting a slightly higher pitch growl. Now, You did probably notice that my tongue position changed there as well. We want to make sure that the tongue is not what's pushing the larynx down and not what's pulling the larynx back up again. So just to keep a note of what your tongue is doing, take your thumb and place it underneath the like fleshy part of your chin, just here, just below the chin bone. And then you're going to feel whether your tongue is actually pushing down to activate that larynx lowering as well. And whether it's like tensing in order to pull the larynx back up again. We don't want that to happen. We want that to happen in the muscles above and below the larynx here, but definitely not with the tongue root. You may be saying, oh God, Zoe, how will I know? You'll know because you'll really feel the tongue almost push down into your finger. In that chorus, you can really hear when she does the wee, the tongue position goes up for an E, and then you really hear that kind of tonality change. You can hear as well, just at the top there, she's adding in a little bit of constriction at the same time. So if you're looking to learn a little bit more about constriction, then give this video a big thumbs up, because that way I'm going to know that that's what you want to see. That is hardcore. And you can really see how much she is sweating as well. I mean, it's not only super hot up on that stage, but holy crap. I challenge you to try and sustain a growl for 4 minutes. That is intense. And that's not just 4 minutes. Obviously, she's done like the entire show. So like insane. This takes practice, guys. There is a reason why she looks like a fit machine as well, because it's important to remember that singers, screamers, growlers, whatever, we are all vocal athletes. Your instrument lives inside you, and it's important that you also stay fit and healthy, not only for the health of yourself, but also for the health of your voice as well. So when you're doing any of these extreme vocals, when you're doing any type of vocals, make sure you drink lots of water, do your warm-ups, do your cool downs. They are imperative. I mean, that's what it's all about, right, guys? Longevity. Oh my goodness me. That was an intense song. It was intense. I can appreciate her. I can appreciate her as a musician. I can appreciate the music. I love metal. That was pretty much the same the whole way through. That growl that she basically just, with the vowel changes, you could hear those timbre changes coming in. Nothing really to write home about there. All I can say is that if you're looking to create these sounds at home, start off small. Make sure that you're also using your lax vox tube or your brrr, your lip trills, or your fish lips to make sure that you're always cooling down your voice, taking all of the tension out before you go back in again. Because a lot of the time when singers just try and, beat their heads against a wall because something's maybe not working, something as simple as like a 2-minute little voice break or a cool down, mostly a cool down, will end up getting everything working in tip-top shape again, and you'll just be able to start practicing again. So if you need an exercise for this one, then check out my video up here. There's lots of different shaped straws. Honestly, they all do different things. The size of the straw has to do with the amount of back pressure that you have. Just take anything that you've got in your house. If you've got a straw, paper straw, piece of pasta, whatever, big straw like this, you can buy them in the hardware store. Just take anything, to repair fish tanks. You don't need to buy a specific straw for this. You want to make sure that it's not too deep in the water. You're not pressing or pushing to get the sounds out. And it goes like this. And it helps you to cool down the muscles inside your voice. Also is a great warm-up as well, so up to you. But on another note, if you've enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button, because I bring out videos just like this one every single week. Have an awesome rest of your day. Happy singing. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe with your vocal folds. And ka kite anō.